Hi, this is Vicki with My Paper Connection. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and today we're going to make a really fun project. It's kind of weird to see that with this angle. Hopefully you can really appreciate how cute it is. I decided I wanted to do a little box that contained a treat, and there is actually no stamping involved in this. It's just such a cute treat box, and it would be really cute if you're having like a little party or something and you wanted to put favors at each table, or if you wanted to give each person a favor. It's just super cute. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, for my project I am using Misty Moonlight as the bottom of my container, and because I'm not doing a ton of scoring, I'm just going to use my trimmer with the scoring blade, and I'm going to do it at 1/2 inch on all 4 sides. So I'm just going to line it up at the 1/2 inch and go for it. Next, I'm going to just fold it along the score lines and give it a quick burnish. The next thing I'm going to do is to use my scissors, and I'm going to make it like a little angle right in here and then trim right at that score line, and then I'll just angle a little bit off right here. And I'm going to do that on all 4 sides, making sure that I'm doing it in the same direction. The next thing I'm going to do is to add tear and tape. This is the outside of my box, so I'm just going to add tear and tape right there on the outside of these small tabs because they're going to get tucked in on the inside. Now I'm just going to rub along this tape just to make sure that it's down. The purpose of that is so that whenever I go to pick up the outside of it, that I don't pick up the tape itself too. Okay, so then I'm just going to fold up my sides like this. I'm going to tuck those on the inside right there, and then I'm just going to make it be at a right angle. So you don't want your you don't want it to go farther in than it needs to. You just want it to be perfectly lined up at that edge right there. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is to add some tear and tape to the outside of this. Again, I'm just going to give it a little bit of a rub down to make sure it's down really well. And then I'll just peel this off like that. This is going to be the side of my project, and the houses will be put on those sides of them. What I want to do is to start along right about where one of the houses will be, like one of the larger houses, and just place it down. And then you're just going to roll it around around the edges, making sure that it's not higher up or lower than it needs to be. Oops, tearing my tear and tape. I'm sticking to it. Okay, I'm just going to tear that off. And I'm going to put another little piece on there. It is really sticky, y'all. Be careful that you're not touching the tear and tape too much. And when you go around those edges, just kind of make them, kind of corner them, okay? Alrighty. So let's kind of make a corner right there. Now we can lay it down. And it's going to overlap a little bit. So then you can just trim that off. There we go. Okay, let's make our corner right here as well. Okay, and I'm going to add just a little bit. Now, I probably should have done that before I started this. I want that to adhere together. So don't do as I do. Put one piece on the end here before you start that process, and then you won't even have to trim it off. There we go. Okay. Try to make sure that it doesn't overlap too much. It's a little bit sticky right there. So do as I say, don't do as I do. Oh, how many times have I told you that? Hey, I'm a work in progress and I'm learning as I go as well. Just thought I would share with you what I'm learning along the way. So I told you I wouldn't be doing any stamping, but I did do some die cutting. And what I did was I used paper from Trimming the Town. You can cut some of these out and use them as your sentiment, like there's Be Merry, Deck the Halls, Let It Snow, Season's Greetings, and then you can use the dies and cut out the houses and the trees as well. And I've already done that to save time. So I've got some pieces and we're going to go ahead and get these applied, and I'm doing it using dimensionals. I'm just going to place this on the side. There really is not any room left to do a tree on the side when you do it this way, but that is perfectly fine. Okay, I think I'll do this one on this side and then do a tree with it. Yeah, let's do that. Or actually, let's do this one. I want to cover that seam up right there, and that does it, just like that. Then I'm just going to use a large tree with it, and we'll put that right there. Okay, so we're going to do this one on this side. This is a little different than I did before, but it's going to be gorgeous. I'm going to love it. I think you will too. So we'll put that right there. Then we're going to take one of the smaller trees and use a mini dimensional on it, and we'll just place it right in here. And it's okay if it kind of goes behind the house a little bit. Cute, huh? I think we'll just use one and a larger tree. We could do a large tree and a small tree. That would be cute. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a house and two small trees. Oh, maybe I'll do a large tree. There we go. Look how easy that is to decorate. Next, I'm taking a piece of scrap paper that is it's 2 by 3 inches. I'm just going to fold it like this down the middle, burnish it. And then I have also cut a piece of Whisper White that will fit inside of it. It is 1 1/4 by 1 1/2. I'm just going to glue that into the inside of it. This makes you a nice little tag for your treat. Then I'm going to use my Detail Trio punch. I'm going to bring it in and just, oops, wrong side. I'm going to bring it in and just put a hole in it right about here. It's a little hard to do because you're going through 2 pieces of Designer Series paper and a piece of Whisper White. Next, I've taken one of these cellophane bags and I've placed yummy, yummy Hershey Kisses in it. And what I'm going to do is to take, this is the Snowflake Splendor ribbon. I'm just going to just thread it through there, bring it around. And then tie a pretty bow with it. And just like that, I have a super, super cute treat box for child, adult. These would be great to take to work, to your coworkers even. Such a cute, cute project. I really love how these turned out, and I hope you do too. And see, they're different. Super, super cute. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you liked it. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them with me and I will respond. And if you have not already, please hit subscribe and ring the bell and you'll get noticed when future videos come out. Thank you so much. And the sizes, everything, all the supplies, everything will be listed on my blog at mypaperconnection.com. Thanks again. Have a great, great day. Bye.